Forbidden Door began as an idea for the best dream matches for professional wrestling fans.
What might happen with AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling in the same ring at the same time on the same event?
It used to be we'd talk about matches that could never possibly happen. With Forbidden Door, they can and they do.
Two of pro wrestling's biggest powerhouses coming together to give you an event like you've never seen before.
16,000 fans on hand to witness history here tonight.
The first Forbidden Door event in 2022 really did sort of change the landscape of professional wrestling.
Fans recognize what they're about to see.
I got goosebumps. Oh.
Those dream matches and those dream moments, they can happen. They don't have to stay dreams forever.
Forbidden Door has opened the door to your dreams.
Well, if tonight doesn't get you fired up about professional wrestling, then you don't have a pulse, guys.
There doesn't have to be an us versus them mentality. It doesn't have to be tribalism. It's let's all come together and enjoy this wonderful medium that professional wrestling is.
This year, AEW welcomes CMLL and Stardom. Their addition to Forbidden Door is going to change things completely.
That just underscores how significant Forbidden Door has become. So it's a great celebration of professional wrestling.
Different styles, different matchups, things you only dreamt of being possible. One of the most exciting concepts in professional wrestling today.
This is AEW, where the best wrestle.
More than just a phrase, it is an invitation to the greatest professional wrestlers in the entire world. It is the Forbidden Door. And this year, AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling come together for a true global event.
What will be a celebration of wrestling.
This is Countdown to Forbidden Door. Long Island, New York can be a magical place to find the best beaches, the finest cuisine, and of course, the worst people on earth.
I got screwed by Samoa Joe and by Adam Cole. I've not forgotten that.
The world of Maxwell Jacob Friedman has ended.
So if there's one thing people know about me is I know when to execute.
We do have a little devil inside all of us.
When to relax.
You will give the devil his due.
I know when to take my shots and when to hold back. As a man of my stature, as the longest reigning AEW World Champion of all time, I've most certainly proven what AEW needs.
You can call me the Wolf of Wrestling.
Is MJF.
Cause I'm not leaving!
Right now, I'm the quarterback, I'm the franchise, I'm the face of this place.
I had another bold claim going around. As a matter of fact, he was swerving around.
There's still a lot of guys running their mouth pretending that they're on my level when they so clearly aren't.
People had the audacity to try to smear my name?
With all due respect, these guys are all great.
I created some of the greatest matches, moments, memories in the history of this sport.
They're just not me.
I became the most hated man walking this planet, only to become the most beloved.
Forbidden Door is all about putting two men inside of a ring that you would never expect to have the opportunity to get to see.
I am hechicero.
I don't know if anybody went. I'm almost certain I'm going to get to see MJF versus Hechicero.
The alchemist of CMLL.
He's a total bitch. This guy is considered this incredible wizard, technical professional wrestling.
A mad scientist.
I'm no slouch myself. I've tapped out Bryan Danielson and Chris Jericho.
I'm the greatest wrestler on God's green earth!
He thinks I have a weakness.
Pulling up on the elbow of MJF.
He's not fully comprehending
My name is MJF!
that no one is on the level
And I'm better than you!
of the devil.
And you know it!
The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship itself is relatively new. It came about in the year 2021, where Kota Ibushi, who was the IWGP Heavyweight and the IWGP Intercontinental Champion, decided to unify those two belts under one World Heavyweight Championship to signify the status of IWGP on the world stage. In its current iteration, it's been held by wrestlers who have gone on to become part of the AEW roster.
If you look at the history, the people who have held the IWGP heavyweight title, Ibushi, Okada, Ospreay, Jay White, it is taking a step towards legendary status once you've been the IWGP heavyweight champion.
There's always the tagline in AEW of, well, this is where the best wrestle. But the best can only call themselves the best if they have held the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. That is the significance that that title has, and Jon Moxley knows that.
This is the IWGP Championship, and I have been chasing it for 5 years.
The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Oh my God! My God!
We have a new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Jon Moxley wanted to be the man, the best professional wrestler in the world. He went into New Japan and he took their top prize.
Jon Moxley said, to be the king, you've got to kill the king.
A lot of people say anybody, anytime, any place, but when Jon Moxley says anybody, anytime, any place, I mean it.
Well, the king is coming back.
Naito, Moxley, IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, Forbidden Door.
Naito, I knew you were going to come for me again, because there is not another man in New Japan that has what it takes to go as far as you need to go.
Forbidden Door, Naito is coming to take his title.
Tetsuya Naito wants nothing more than to humiliate Jon Moxley in America in front of his home fans.
Nobody's ever been to the edge like me and you, Naito. This time, I promise, Forbidden Door, I'm going to finish the job. This time, Tetsuya Naito, you are a dead man.
Change the world. The humble yet powerful mission statement of your EVPs means more now than ever before. As the global professional wrestling mega event Forbidden Door is once again upon us. An event made possible by the pioneer spirit of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. After single-handedly changing the landscape of Japanese wrestling, the Young Bucks thought enough of their former home to provide them a worldwide stage. And thus, the Forbidden Door swung open. And now, in the true essence of Forbidden Door, your EVPs welcome to their event, an exhibition of international diplomacy, extending their hands across the globe, whether deserved or not. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the president of NJPW, who has chosen to align himself with scissoring sociopaths Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Two depraved, perverted miscreants, not deserving of the TV time they are graciously given by AEW leadership, consistently taunting standards and practices with their lewd, quote-unquote, raps. Yet, as the Acclaimed attempt to cast a pall on an otherwise triumphant union of professional wrestling giants, a glorious reign shall come for the world to bask in. As the best bout machine Kazuchika Okada allows an all-time rivalry to be renewed with President Tanahashi, a shining example of how once more the elite provide an experience that will undoubtedly change the world.
So the NJPW Strong Women's Championship came about in 2023. There was a one-night tournament.
History will be made tonight as the first ever Strong Women's Champion will be crowned here in Long Beach.
You had Stephanie Vaquero of CMLL, Momo Kohgo of Stardom, Willow Nightingale representing AEW and ROH at the time, and Mercedes Moné.
They brought this title knowing the change that I was making in New Japan. They needed to create something so special. I knew what I was supposed to do.
And she was a prohibitive favorite. That title was all but given to her.
And it was her tournament to lose, and well, guess what?
The Babe with Power becomes the first ever New Japan Strong Women's Champion.
She lost.
It all slipped out of my hands. It got taken away from me from a freak accident.
But boy, did Moné come back with a vengeance.
Moné Maker 3!
I made up for it by beating Willow Nightingale and taking the TBS title. But now I'm coming for Stephanie.
In that tournament, the first round was Stephanie Vaquero versus Mercedes Moné. Even in defeat was a breakthrough match for Stephanie.
Since then, she's been working at becoming a global athlete. She is the New Japan Strong Women's Champion.
She has many titles, and she's coming for a vengeance. But me, I know what I want.
She's putting the New Japan Strong Women's Championship on the line against the TBS Championship, title for title, winner takes all.
I'm not afraid of walking through any door and breaking it down.
Mercedes Moné! It doesn't get much bigger than this!
I'm coming for the title that was meant to be mine, Stephanie. I'm coming to show the world why I am the greatest of all time.
Stephanie Vaquero from CMLL, the New Japan Strong Women's Champion.
Mercedes, your arrogance is just plain offensive. This belt is mine, and it's not going anywhere.
Stephanie, you may be the New Japan Strong Champion now, but at Forbidden Door, that title is mine. Because I am the Jefa, the CEO of women's wrestling.
At Forbidden Door, it is title versus title. The New Japan Strong Women's Champion, Stephanie Vaquero, against the TBS Champion, Mercedes Moné. One woman will leave with both titles.
Bitch, I've been training and working my ass off to get that title that was meant to be mine.
At Forbidden Door, Stephanie Vaquero is going to become the first ever New Japan Strong and TBS double champion.
The titles aren't just up for grabs, they're mine to claim. Because there's a price to pay when you mess with Mercedes Moné.
To be honest, even if you ask Swerve, he could probably tell you, like, I was a very immature young man. I don't think I was ready for the level of success that I got given, and it's taken me 8 years to actually mature and to realize what's in front of me and its responsibility.
I had motive. I wanted it more than anybody else. To the point that I couldn't go ignored. The crowd got louder. The people demanded more of me. It was always about bringing something different and more unique to all elite wrestling, and that's what Swerve is all about.
Forbidden Door has changed the landscape of professional wrestling just by making it more open and more global and exposing more fans to pro wrestlers that they may never encounter if it weren't for an event like Forbidden Door.
Year 2022 to 2023, missed out on being on the main card for Forbidden Door. Like I've always stated, it's never about how you start. It's about how you finish. Here I am, main event, Forbidden Door, as the AEW World Champion. An event like this, being the face of the franchise, I feel like getting here required me standing out above everybody else.
I can't help but feel that every time I make my entrance and I hear every single arena chant my name. That's a call to arms. That's a call to remind people what this place was built upon. The ideology that professional wrestling comes first.
The possibilities are endless when it comes to Will Ospreay.
Forbidden Door is the Will Ospreay show in my mind.
But I can tell you,
I stole it when I went against Orange Cassidy.
I'm gonna make it difficult as hell.
I stole it when I went against Kenny Omega. It's my time to be in the main event.
For not only Will Ospreay, but for anybody in the pro wrestling industry to come even close to what I'm doing. The way that me and Will just both have so much momentum that we're carrying right now. It's two speed trains just going so fast. At some point, they're gonna collide.
Two absolute bona fide stars, the biggest stars of this generation, colliding for this here AEW World Championship.
To see him find his own tune, his own music, his own flair, and bring that center stage to AEW and to have him as the face of the brand.
When it comes to me, I'm not a target that you want to hesitate on.
I'm very proud of the person that I've become.
I am the best wrestler in the world today.
I'm very proud of the person that you've become.
Whose house?
I hope it doesn't get too personal.
You gotta sacrifice the things you love to be in the position I am.
So when you go home, send my regards to Al and Harry again. Once you develop that killer instinct, there's not going to be anybody in this industry that's going to be able to stop you.
Well, we know what you're willing to do.
What if that kill shot that you promised everyone is just centimeters off?
What you're willing to put your body through.
Are you that confident? Because I won't hit that one move.
That's what makes you the danger. Not only just to me, but to yourself.
My house, says Ospreay.
Don't toy with me.
Heavy message sent.
It's not that easy. It shouldn't be that easy to just touch the World Championship. It should be earned and it should be desired.
You said that I can't carry the weight of both worlds.
I'm willing to cross boundaries.
What if I break your leg at Forbidden Door? Who's Will Ospreay then?
Even with you, I'm willing to cross boundaries.
What you had a hit row, I had a hit list, and I didn't miss one of them.
I understand going to those lengths. I would advise against it.
Whose house?
My house!
I place myself on a high pedestal, not only for my in-ring ability, but for the psychology and the mind that I have for human beings. I push them, pull at heartstrings. I test them, and then I break them.
I can hear the vultures on my shoulder, they just want me to go down, down, down.
Opponents come and go, shapes and sizes, styles. They're all just empty vessels.
It's all in the name of legacy. And no one in AEW has held the International Championship and the World Championship at the same time.
Will Ospreay, you are just a very entertaining empty vessel to me. I don't think you have that in you to truly go into the deep, dark places that I have been.
You're still a immature little child.
There's one name in there that people forget. I'm known as the aerial assassin.
Show me what there is, I need to know.
When it is time,
You're not strong enough, Will.
I do what my name says, bro.
But lucky we're still friends. Because anybody else who would do this, I'd put them in the grave.
There is something that draws us here. A force with the pull of the unknown. The what if.
An absolute dream!
And what lies beyond this barrier is a world ready to fight.
Tonight, Moxley, Forbidden Door.
I am the Forbidden Door.
I knew you were gonna come for me again. Nobody's ever been to the edge like me and you, Naito. This time, you are a dead man.
It is here where you must take what is yours.
Title versus title.
I'm coming for the title that was meant to be mine.
Your arrogance is just plain offensive. This belt is mine.
You want to be the La Primera? Well, let's see if you can handle La Jefa. When you step into the ring with me, you're gonna see money changes everything.
And once you cross that threshold,
Who wants to step in whose house?
be prepared for what comes.
Do you feel that pressure now? Being in the ring with the best in the world.
You gotta sacrifice to be in the position I am. You gotta sacrifice the things you love. Your love of your wife at home. You have to sacrifice your love of your son.
Don't make this personal, bro.
So when it comes to this AEW World Championship, it's always personal. You're about to find out what the world already knows.
You find out I am the ace of all elite wrestling.
For one night, this door is open.
Look in their eyes. Who believes they're the better wrestler today?
Worlds collide. And the impossible, inevitable.